Welcome to JDK Video. We are as of this recording, we are less than a week away from the NFL draft. And I already did a 7-round Steelers mock draft, and I thought it would be fun to kind of see what would happen if I did a first round mock draft of all the teams, see how it plays out. Excuse me. I am not going to do too many trades. I'm going to try and kind of let things play out the way they play out. If any trades come in or anything, we'll figure it out from there. But other than that, let's go ahead and enter this room. I really have no idea what I'm doing here. I'm not a professional sports guy or anything. I'm just trying to have fun with it. It's something I am interested in, and we're going to just kind of let things play out the way that I think they're going to play out. And let's see how it goes. All right, first pick, Las Vegas. We already know who they're going to pick. Fernando Mendoza, quarterback, Indiana. Second pick, New York Jets. I am almost positive that they are going to go with Arvell Reese, linebacker, Ohio State. Third pick, this one's where it gets tough. This is Arizona. I could see them doing multiple things. I could see them going with Jeremiah Love out of Notre Dame, running back. I could even see them taking a tackle, a wide receiver, or even someone on defense. You know, maybe a David Bailey, edge out of Texas Tech. But what I think they're going to do is they're going to start building for next year. They're going to have an awful team this year, and they're going to start building for next year. So I'm going to take Francis Mauigoa, offensive tackle out of Miami, Florida. All right, with the next pick, round 1, pick number 4, we have the Tennessee Titans. I'm going to pick the same person that most of everybody thinks is going to get picked here. I'm going with Jeremiah Love, running back out of Notre Dame. If he doesn't go here, the only reason I can think of is because Tennessee traded out of that position and are going to try and get him a little bit further back. But I'm going to go ahead and pick him here because we're not going to do any trades. All right, round 1, pick 5, New York Giants. That's where the Harbaugh went from Baltimore. This makes me nauseous to say, but I feel like they're going to draft Sonny Styles, linebacker out of Ohio State. So I'm going to go ahead and give that to them. Pick number 6, Cleveland Browns. They could go one of multiple ways. I could see them getting David Bailey, the edge out of Texas Tech, putting him on the other side of Myles Garrett. That'd be truly devastating for the AFC North. They could go with Carnell Tate, the wide receiver out of Ohio State. I could even see him going as far as going with Caleb Downs, the safety out of Ohio State. Any of those would make me nauseous. I'm going to say, because as a franchise they tend to be delusional that they think they don't need any help anywhere else, so they're just going to get a wide receiver to pair with their slew of quarterbacks that they've had since '99, and we're going to give them Carnell Tate, the best wide receiver in the draft. Pick 7, Washington Commanders. I almost used their former name. They would have really loved to have had the running back fall to them, but it just didn't happen. I could see them going wide receiver here. I'm going to say they're going to go with Jordan Tyson, wide receiver out of Arizona State. All right, next pick is New Orleans. Pick number 8, they could really go anywhere. Their offense is looking okay, so I think they're going to go defense. And I'm going to say David Bailey doesn't drop any further. Edge out of Texas Tech. All right, next pick, number 9, Kansas City Chiefs. They're going to go for a cornerback since they just traded theirs away. So I'm going to say they take Mansour Delane, cornerback out of LSU. Next pick is the Cincinnati Bengals, pick number 10. I would say, I don't know. I have a feeling they're going to take Caleb Downs, but I could also see them taking Jermod McCoy, the cornerback out of Tennessee. They need a lot of help on defense, and as much as a safety would be a big help to them, I think they take the cornerback and try to get that stopping power on the outside. Pick number 11, Miami. They are going to want some offense help. I'm going to say they go with Mekhi Lemon, wide receiver out of USC. Next is Dallas, pick number 12. Wow, Caleb Downs has been slipping on me. I figured he'd be gone by now, but everything else just kind of seemed to fit otherwise. And I don't see Dallas taking him either. I think Dallas is going to take Ruben Bain. They need some edge help. They got a pretty decent backfield on the defense, so I'm taking Ruben Bain, edge out of Miami, Florida, to get some help. Los Angeles Rams. Man, they're saying wide receiver. I see them trading down more than anything. But I'm going to have them take Amari Cooper Jr., wide receiver out of Indiana. That's madness to me. Baltimore Ravens, the dreaded Ravens. God, I hate them. Pick number 14. Oh, this is going to hurt me a lot, but I see them taking Vega Ione, interior offensive line out of Penn State. I really hoped he would fall, but I don't see him getting past Baltimore, and that makes me so nauseous. Tampa Bay, pick number 15. I could see them going a number of ways, but honestly, the way I see them going the most is not letting Caleb Downs slip any further down. Once again, he's a player I'd love to see slip down to 21 at the Steelers, but there's no way. The fact that he made it to 15 is impossible. So I'm going to take Caleb Downs, safety, Ohio State, for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Oh, lucky team. All right, next pick is the New York Jets at pick number 16. Let's see what they're suggesting. They're suggesting a wide receiver as well. This is a position where I could see them trading back, but since I'm not doing any trades in this, it would just make the video take way too long. At pick number 16, I'm going to have them take offensive tackle Monroe Freeling, Georgia. All right, Detroit, pick number 17. I see them taking a tackle. Spencer Fano, he's more of a guard. Oh, but they could probably use a guard too. Man, this is not going to turn out the way I want it to for my draft, I can tell you that. Oh, Pittsburgh's going to get screwed. They're going to take Spencer Fano. There's no reason for them not to. They need a good interior. Well, he's an offensive tackle out of Utah, but I think he's going to probably slide into guard. So Spencer Fano goes to Detroit. Minnesota, pick 18. They need a safety. Smith, I can't think of his first name, just retired. And to replace him, the perfect player, Dylan Thieneman, safety out of Oregon. Next pick is pick 19 for Carolina. They want to get some offensive tools, and right there, falling in their lap, tight end out of Oregon, Kenyon Sadiq. Couldn't have played out any better for him. Pick number 20, Dallas. They already got Ruben Bain, edge out of Miami, Florida, with their first pick at number 12. So what are they going to get at 20? Man, I don't see anything. Cornerback? Ooh, that's a stretch for corner. But I don't see anything else that would work for him. I'm going to go Avion Terrell, cornerback Clemson, to go to Dallas. All right, and here's the best team in the NFL, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's see what's best player available. Caden Proctor, offensive tackle, Alabama. Kendrick Falk, edge out of Auburn. Akeem Mesidor, edge out of Miami. Emmanuel McNeil Warren, safety out of Toledo. Blake Miller, offensive tackle out of Clemson. Caleb Lomu, offensive tackle out of Utah. And what I'm probably going to go with, even though he's not my favorite, you know what? What do I do, people? Kevin Concepcion or Denzel Boston? Denzel Boston is a less athletic Metcalf, but Concepcion, I just don't know about that. All right, I'm going to take Concepcion. It's a reach, and it's not what I like, but it's what we're going with here, guys. All right, next pick is Los Angeles Chargers at pick 22, and they need some edge help, so we're going to send them Keldrick Falk, edge Auburn. Next is Philadelphia with pick 23. They need some offensive line help. We're going to send them Caden Proctor. The Cleveland Browns at pick number 24. Surprise, surprise, they have early picks and late picks. What did we give them on their first pick? Oh yeah, they got Carnell Tate, which sucks. But they need some offensive line help. They lost a lot of guys. Yeah, they picked some guys up, but I think they're going to need some help. So I'm going to send them Blake Miller, offensive tackle out of Clemson. Next pick is pick number 25, Chicago. They're saying defensive line is where they're going to be wanting to pick. Anything else that really seems like it might fit for Chicago? I don't see anything there. We're going to send them Peter Woods, defensive lineman out of Clemson. Buffalo, round 1, pick 26. This is their first pick. They didn't have an extra pick. They need some edge help. We got Akeem Mesidor, TJ Parker, or Cassius Howell. I think we're going to send them Akeem Mesidor. He's the best player available, and he's something that they need help with, some edge help, so we're going to send that. Pick 27, San Francisco. They need some offensive line help. We're going to send them Caleb Lomu. Houston, pick 28. What could they use? Use some defensive help. Oh, they had freaking fantastic defense, but I don't see any offensive help that's going to be of any luxury for them. So let's send them some defensive. We're going to send them Caden McDonald, defensive lineman out of Ohio State. I think that'd be a good fit there. Kansas City, pick number 29. They got Mansour Delane, cornerback out of LSU the first time. Let's see what they're going to get this time. Give them some more defense help. Let's send them edge TJ Parker. Next, we got Miami at pick 30. They had Mekhi Lemon on their first pick, wide receiver out of USC. So let's send them some defensive help. Where do they want defensive help from? There's still safety on board. Edge Cassius Howell. Colton Hood. Cornerback out of Tennessee. I think that'd be a good fit for him. All right. New England pick number 31. We're going to send them Cassius Howell, edge out of Texas A&M. I think that's going to be their best bet. And last pick of the first round for Seattle, cornerback Chris Johnson out of San Diego State. He's actually much higher than they have him on this list. There's a lot of people seeing him going in the first round. They lost a little bit from their defense. We're going to send them that cornerback. All right, so that's the draft. Cardinals got Francis Muaga at 3. Falcons didn't get a pick. No. Baltimore Ravens got Vega Ione. Bills got Akeem Mesidor. Panthers got Kenyon Sadiq. The Bears got Peter Woods. The Bengals got Jermod McCoy. The Browns got Carnell Tate at 6 and Blake Miller at 24, wide receiver from Ohio State, and then a tackle from Clemson. Cowboys got Ruben Bain, edge Miami at 12, and Avion Terrell, cornerback from Clemson at 20. Detroit Lions got Spencer Fano, Utah offensive tackle. Texans got Caden McDonald, defensive lineman, Ohio State. A lot of teams that didn't have a first round pick. Kansas City Chiefs at number 9, they got Mansour Delane, and at 29, they got TJ Parker. Las Vegas Raiders got Mendoza in the first pick. The Rams got Omar Cooper Jr. Man, that's crazy. Keldrick Falk, edge Auburn went to the Chargers. Dolphins got Mekhi Lemon at 11 and Colton Hood at 30. The Vikings got Dylan Thieneman at 18. New England Patriots got Cassius Howell, edge Texas A&M. Saints got David Bailey, edge Texas Tech at number 8. The Jets got Arvell Reese, linebacker from Ohio State at 2, and Monroe Freeling, offensive tackle out of Georgia at 16. The Giants got Sonny Styles, linebacker at Ohio State. Eagles got Caden Proctor, offensive tackle, Alabama. The Steelers got Kevin Concepcion, wide receiver, Texas A&M. The Niners got Caleb Lomu, offensive tackle, Utah. Seahawks got Chris Johnson, cornerback, San Diego State. The Bucks got Caleb Downs, safety at Ohio State. Titans got Jeremiah Love, running back, Notre Dame. And the Commanders got Jordan Tyson, wide receiver, Arizona State. Thanks for tuning in on this, guys. It was just a fun little exercise I wanted to do. Not sure if it'll be something I'll do every year or what, but it was just kind of a fun little thing for me to do. I do a lot of these mock drafts. I think this is the first time I've done one for the entire league, but I had fun with it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you disagree with any of my picks or you think I did well, let me know. And if you like this kind of content, let us know as well. We can do more content on any sport you guys want because I watch most of them. Kevin watches most of them, and the other two sometimes watch stuff. I don't know. But like, subscribe, comment down below, and let us know how you feel about us. And until next time, thank you and God bless.